What's up, y'all? I am very excited. In fact, this might be the most excited I've been in a long time. This is a monumental moment for me, something that I've eagerly anticipated and very patiently waited for ever since I saw the announcement that it was coming out. I could have been real crazy and driven to Iowa to get some the weekend that it dropped. If I was a real, true super fan, maybe I would have, but I didn't feel like doing that. I know plenty of people in Iowa, and it just so happens that I was able to have a friend bring me some of this. What is this? Well, I'm sure if you've read the title of the video, you already know what it is. We've got Hard Mountain Dews, baby. Let's go. We got the mix pack. It's got watermelon, Baja Blast, black cherry, and regular, and I am so excited to try it. There are 12 in here. I'm gonna drink them all tonight, all 12. Just kidding. I'm probably not gonna drink all 12 tonight. I will for sure drink one of each flavor for the review, and we'll see where we go from there. My intention when I drink alcohol is never to get blasted, but I'm pretty excited about this one, so I might go a little overboard. But yeah, let's get right into it. All right. I've gotten one of each of these taken out. We've got the regular Mountain Dew, we've got the Baja Blast, we've got the watermelon, and we've got the black cherry. They all have different designs on the outside of the cans, which I think is really cool. They're zero sugar, which is pretty interesting. I don't really fuck with the zero sugar Mountain Dew or the the diet Mountain Dew, caffeine-free, whatever. I just like the straight-up Mountain Dew, but I still have high hopes for this stuff. I don't think there being zero sugar is really going to affect it at all in terms of being a nice alcoholic beverage. It's got 5% alcohol, and yeah, I'm ready to get right to it. So let's check out this regular one first and see how it stacks up. It tastes a bit like regular Mountain Dew. It's not super sweet. Yeah, these were kind of sitting in my car for a little bit, and they're not as super cold as I tend to prefer my beverages. I don't know if that's impacting it, but I gotta be honest. I don't like it that much, you know? You wouldn't know unless you've had it, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't taste as good as regular Mountain Dew. Maybe it not being super sweet is a good thing, just because maybe it'll make it easier to drink more of them, because I think some of the alcoholic drinks that are very sweet, they're like really good for like the first couple, and then they just get to be too sweet and you can't handle very many of them, or at least I can't, because I get a stomach ache. But I do kind of wish it was a little sweeter. It's hard to say, like, what flavor, what else it got going on in here besides the hard dew. I was trying to look up and see if there was any, and it's just, they advertise it as a malt beverage with natural flavors. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm just such a diehard Dew guy that like this just is not hitting like a regular Mountain Dew, and that's making me not like it as much. But it's definitely easy to drink. I could definitely put this away. So I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just like I really like Mountain Dew, you know. So this isn't like a true Mountain Dew taste. There's other stuff in it. Maybe that's messing with it. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this thing and move on to the next one. And we'll just see. You know, maybe the other ones, I'll like them a little better. I will say, okay, so aside, I do think this is better than a White Claw. For sure, it's like better than a White Claw. I'm not a big hard seltzer guy. Of course, I will drink hard seltzers like Trulies and White Claws and all that stuff. This definitely has better flavor than that. It's just not quite as Mountain Dewy as I was hoping. But yeah. Talk about easy to drink. I finished that one in about 15 minutes. Just not like I was trying super hard to do that, but I was just kind of continually sipping on it. It was actually even easier for me to drink than a beer, which I'm a big beer sipper, but it generally kind of takes me a while to finish a beer. The flavor is definitely better. If you're looking for something that just tastes good to drink, I would say, yeah, it's better than a beer. It actually kind of reminds me of the Mountain Dew Rises, kind of more of a subtle Mountain Dew flavor. Like I mentioned, like it's not as Mountain Dewy as I was kind of hoping for. It didn't knock my socks off with that classic Mountain Dew kick, but it was good and it was easy to drink. So let's jump right into this Baja Blast and see if it's even better. Okay. Again, I would say it's more of a hint of Baja Blast than tasting like a straight up Baja Blast. It's hard to say whether or not I like this one more than the first one. They're really quite similar for me. I would say this one kind of tastes like the blueberry pomegranate Mountain Dew Rise. It's definitely got a little bit more of an additional flavor than the regular one. But I would say for me, they're about the same. I like them in equal amount. It's still really easy to drink and quite good. I think I'm actually going to be in a little bit of trouble if I keep putting these away every 15 minutes. I'm going to get quite drunk quite fast. But yeah, I definitely think. Geez, I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more eloquent about this. I'm having a hard time really because I don't know. I feel like I'm disappointed a little bit just because I drink a lot of Mountain Dew and it has just like this great kick to it. It's really like spicy soda. It's got a great kick, great pop, really fizzy, and it's usually pretty sweet. And that's just kind of missing from this stuff. And it doesn't make it bad. It's just like it's not as good as regular Mountain Dew. But in terms of an alcoholic drink, it's a good alcoholic drink. I could definitely put these away, put them away pretty quick and on a regular basis if I wasn't careful. So I'm definitely going to have to be careful with it and probably slow down a bit after the first few, but definitely want to try each of the flavors pretty quick in succession so I kind of make up my mind of the hierarchy of how I like them, and then kind of do like a final overall rating after that. All right, that's 2 down in approximately like 40 minutes. I am feeling it a little bit, just the tiniest little buzz. These first 2 are about equivalent to me. I didn't really like one more than the other. They were both super easy to drink. Now, these are going to be getting progressively colder, which is a good thing, because I put them in my freezer to make sure they're nice and really cold by the time that I get to the next one. Now, we've got the watermelon. Let's do this. Man, I love a really nice cold beverage. It hits different. It definitely makes it better. This is very watermelon-y. It's definitely like pretty close to the watermelon Mountain Dew. Melon. Oh my god, dude, I'm a horrible Mountain Dew fan. I cannot think of what it's melon. Fuck. Major Melon. I got it. I'm really ashamed that it took me that long to think about it. It's a little bit closer to Major Melon than these two were to their like respective flavors. And for that reason, it's like a little bit sweeter. And I might like this one a little better. It could be also a symptom of it being colder, which definitely I prefer. But it definitely just has a little bit more flavor to it, it seems. It's supposed to be watermelon flavor, and it tastes like watermelon flavor. So yeah, initial impression of this one is good. I'll just keep going like I've been doing, and yeah, we'll see where we're at after the next one. Jesus, I don't know, man. I was like gonna stop and then just like restart this take because I was like, I don't know how I felt about that, but I can't do that because I already cracked it and tried it for the first time. If I did it, it would be inauthentic now. And now I'm just rambling and taking too long and taking too much of your time. Yeah, we'll drink it and we'll move to the next one. All right, I am 3 hard Mountain Dews down. I just finished the watermelon one. I would definitely say this one is my favorite so far, if only because it was colder. No, I also did enjoy the flavor as well. I thought it was pretty good. I've also just broken the seal, so we are currently 3 hard Mountain Dews to 1 P. I will definitely keep you guys updated as to how that race goes as we progress through the night. I can feel another one coming on already. I've been watching Black Widow. I hadn't seen that movie yet. I generally tend to keep up with all the Marvel movies, but I hadn't seen that one. It seems to be about very attractive women who are brainwashed into becoming assassins so far, but I definitely think there will be some sort of larger plot to unfold. Anyways, I digress. Let's get into this Mountain Dew Black Cherry, hard Mountain Dew Black Cherry. I will say the Code Red is my absolute favorite Mountain Dew. I've decided this already. Code Red is my favorite. I can't say Code Red is necessarily black cherry, but it definitely kind of gives me some cherry type vibes. So I'm hoping that this one kind of tastes like Code Red. We'll find out. I don't know that it tastes like Code Red. I mean, Code Red's flavor is kind of indescribable. It's kind of its own thing. Maybe it does a little bit. It really does taste like black cherry, though. And it is really good. Off the bat, I would say black cherry is my favorite flavor. This one is the coldest. Yes, that's maybe not fair play to these first two, which weren't that cold when I drank them. They were slightly cold, but not like super cold. This one is quite cold, and the flavor is quite good. I would say it's definitely better than the watermelon. I think I saved the best for last, and I'm stoked. I'm gonna drink this one. I'll probably drink a couple more, just kind of get a good vibe when they're all nice and cold. See if that impacts my ranking at all, but definitely like the black cherry one the best so far. All right. Excuse me. We are 4 hard Mountain Dews down. I just finished the black cherry. I would say that one is my favorite. Actually, if we go in order of my favorite to least favorite, or just like not quite as favorite, we got black cherry, then watermelon, then Baja, then the regular. So it's kind of funny. I went like in the exact order of which ones I like the best, progressively, I guess. The current P to Mountain Dew ratio, P to hard Mountain Dew ratio. I have to specify hard Mountain Dew because that is what I'm drinking. The P to hard Mountain Dew ratio is currently at 3 Ps to 4 hard Mountain Dews. I actually had one right after I recorded the last part of this, and one right before this one. The Black Widow movie is progressing along nicely. If I were to do a secondary review of the movie itself, I would say it's pretty good. I definitely like that Taskmaster villain. He's pretty cool guy. I think there's some good funny moments between Black Widow and her sister, and they're kind of like quote unquote family. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little bit drunk at this point, but I'm about to crack open my 5th one, and we're going right back to the regular. I think this one is going to be a little bit better now that it's nice and cold, and now that I'm a little bit drunk, a little bit tipsy. Definitely better when it's very cold. I had to say though, still like these other flavors are still better than this. Even though it is now cold, I can now say it is a level playing field, and the other flavors have it over the regular Mountain Dew or hard Mountain Dew. Black cherry still smacks. Definitely think the coldness, it had a little something to do with like my how much I enjoyed it, but it really did impact like how much better each flavor was, I guess. Like I think now having this one at the peak cold or like prime coldness, I still think the cherry one is better. So I'm glad I've settled that. It's all good, and I'm just gonna keep cracking along on these things and keep you updated along the way. So yeah, number 5, let's go. All right, Squadron. 5 hard Mountain Dews and 4 Ps later, that is a wrap. I am done. As much as I'd love to keep going, keep slamming these things and get really drunk and be really funny, that's just not what I'm going to do. It is late. It is time for bed, and I will give you my final thoughts on the hard Mountain Dew. As much as I was a little bit disappointed that it didn't have the kick of just like a regular Mountain Dew, like a soda, I will say these things are so easy to drink, so easy to put back, very smooth, quite tasty, very similar to a Mountain Dew Rise, I would say. Just very good overall as far as alcoholic beverages go. I think these things are top tier. I think Mountain Dew knew exactly what they were doing in not making them too sweet. They didn't want to make them too addictive. I can see what they did with these. They knew what they were doing. They were still quite good. I still put them right away. I finished 5 of them, within a couple hours. I finished the movie Black Widow also, which, I think got a little bit of a bad rap. I don't know. I feel like I heard that it just wasn't that good, but, after watching it, I think it was pretty good. I think it was well worth the watch. It was an entertaining movie. No, it's not Guardians of the Galaxy V2. No, it's not Thor Ragnarok. It's not one of those top tier Marvel movies, but if you want to compare it to some of the best ones, that's not really fair. It's just another Marvel movie, and it was good. It was a solid movie. And as far as the hard Mountain Dews go, they're a solid beverage. If I had to assign some sort of rating to it, I'd probably give them like a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. It's just, I don't know. I don't really rank alcoholic beverages. I think they were good. I definitely enjoyed myself more than when I did 11 Fireball shots. I'm definitely a little bit tipsy. I'm a little bit tipsy, clearly, but I'm not like fucked up or anything. I had a good time. So thank you for watching. As always, I will see you on the next one.